Yo, this is your boy Angelito, and this is a different type of game that we're going to be playing today. We're not playing any click and play. We're not going to play any horror type. This game is going to be totally life changing for some of you. The way you think, the way you see other people, it's just going to be different. And now let me read you off a little description what the game developer said this game was going to be about. It's not a traditional game. It's a very short interactive story based on the real life of Tim Grayburn and the award-winning play Fake It Till You Make It that his girlfriend developed. But let's get right into it and see what we think about it at the end of the video. So let's go right ahead. Play recording.
Can you tell me or us a little bit about your childhood?
All right. I grew up in quite a big family. I grew up in a nice little village. There was no stress, just a pub, a school, a shop, that was it. Quite a conventional family, really. Mum and dad together, happy. Dad went to work every day. Was a strong sort of typical man. At the weekends he would build houses. He would build our house that we lived in.
Yeah.
So he was always doing something physical, yeah.
Depression was that ever mentioned?
No, never. Didn't have a clue what it meant.
Okay, so let me get back to his name, Tim Grayburn. So his girlfriend is making an interview about him, and I believe, from what I've heard right now, and obviously you're hearing the same thing I am, he goes into depression, which is a very tender kind of topic that people don't really hit in, just because it's uncomfortable, or may be uncomfortable for some people. Let's continue going on. Let's play some football. Ooh, look at that.
I was around 23, 24, can't exactly remember when, but something changed completely in me. I was really tired all the time. I just woke up different. I didn't want to hang around with my mates anymore. I didn't want to do things I loved doing, like playing football and seeing friends. I just thought I'm tired, and that's basically it. I just need to deal with it myself. I wouldn't even dreamed of going to the doctors.
Deal with it. So here's the thing. I'm no professional. I'm just giving out my opinion on this. So if you have something that you don't agree on what I've said, go ahead, leave it in the comment. We'll continue this discussion. And I mean, I hope I don't offend anybody with this video or with what I say. It's not my intention to do so. It's just I want to spread knowledge, basically. I wanted to let other people know that depression is out there. It's not something that hits you because your family member died or something very drastic happened in your life. Depression comes in different sorts of ways. I don't even know what I'm saying right now, honestly. Depression is such a hard thing to express, something very, very hard to deal with, especially when it's coming from a loved one, from a family member. It's hard to understand what they are feeling, and it's hard for them to let you know how they feel, and something they just have to deal with it. So that's basically what he's saying. Deal with it. Deal with it. So here's the thing. People with depression or just anxiety or whatever the cause is, they tend to keep everything inside. They don't like sharing with other people how they feel, what they feel and at what moment they feel it. They want to basically keep everything to themselves, deal with it, and at one point just break out, which is, it's not very healthy, to be honest. Like I said, I'm no professional at this, but in my opinion, if I hold all my anger, all my stress just to myself until I break out, I feel that's just not healthy. I feel like I would like to find myself other ways to relieve that stress, relieve all that all that stuff that's going in my mind. But then again, I'm not in that situation. I can't speak for the people that actually have this type of depression, anxiety, these type of problems, you know. So let's continue on with the deal with it. Deal with it.
And then it just got worse and worse as the days went on, and I just could not sleep at all. I was up thinking about random stuff like why are we all here, and what's the point of it? Like, we all die in the end anyway, so what's the point of all these relationships that you keep, and all the people that you love are just going to disappear one day.
Move on. Move on. Okay, let's try and move on.
There was a tree when I was a kid that I used to play at, and I used to stop there for like 20 minutes or so just staring at it, and images of myself were just popping into my head of me hanging there. I wasn't really shocked and I wasn't scared. I'd just get upset and I'd cry because I was having those thoughts. And I'd go home and think about where I'd get the rope from and how I'd do it. I just thought that it popped into my head, and I guess it was something telling me that it was a way out if I wanted it. Until like I was so tired and so upset and just so sad that I didn't know what was going on. I basically had a breakdown in front of the family one evening at the dinner table, and my mum said, "Right, enough's enough," and she took me to the doctors, and I just sat there like with a head full of muddled thoughts and confusion, and just asking them to try and make me feel better. And I was ashamed, because I thought at that moment that there's no way I'd tell another living soul, because I did believe it made me less of a man.
Well, folks, that's an interview for y'all. But I hope you enjoyed it. There's so much more to add to this game. Like, not visual or graphically. It's just conversation wise. There's help out there. I just want you all to know there's help out there. Um, and like he felt ashamed. Don't feel ashamed. It's normal to have problems. Just know that it's normal to have problems. What you want to do is seek help if you can. I know it's hard for somebody. Sorry, let me rephrase that. I don't know. I imagine it's hard for somebody that has that type of disorder or problem, to self voluntarily want to go out to seek help. But seek help with a friend. Tell them what you are not comfortable telling others publicly, and tell them you want help. Tell them that you need help. I'm sure there's always that one friend that's always next to you at every moment, that will help you in every case, every scenario, and anything you need or want. There will always be that friend for you. I honestly don't know what else to add. Like I said, I don't want to spit out more words that may add a controversial conversation. I don't want to be saying that I'm right, you're wrong kind of conversation. If you want to add something in the conversation down in the comments down below, go ahead. I'll reply back to you. I'll listen to any comment y'all say, whether it's right or wrong. I just wanted to put this game out for y'all. For those who didn't know depression even existed, well, there you go. Depression does exist. It's not something that just happens because you lost a family member or you lost something. It sometimes comes out of the blue, and when it hits you strong, it's a life changer. It's a life changer for you, and it's difficult for yourself, for the people that have it, and for their family, for their loved ones. But like I said, if you want to add something else, just leave a comment down below. If you like this video, just leave a like. Click that like button, por favor. If you don't like the video, that's fine. Leave a dislike, that's fine. But don't forget to subscribe, pressing the subscribe button, and also the little bell. That really helps me reach my goal of 100 subscribers this year, and hopefully we could do this as a family. Salud, mi amigo. This is your boy Angelito, and we out.